Morning, guys. Y'all a little crooked this morning, huh? There you go. This morning we're talking about, well, not the only thing I'm talking about, but yeah, I got in the pipe warped Scarecrow. It's not bad. First time I had it, it was a little bit more strong on the cigar than I like, or that I would want out of a pipe. And today, it's I'll say this, it's one of those kind of Goldilocks blends where you just kind of got to treat it just right, you know? It's not one where you, I would say, you could just stuff it and go. The first time I had it, it was super tight, and I had a lot more flavor out of it this morning. It's not a lot less on the tongue. It's there. It's more of like a thin coffee, you know, with some candy corn / caramel / maybe a little liqueur or whatever on the retrohale. Probably define aged. I don't know. It's good to, you know, that's the thing about these things. When people talk about Cornell and Deal and aging them and this, that, and the other thing, I always think to myself, like, you know, it's like someone telling you, hey, this dinner will be really good tomorrow after it sits in the refrigerator for a while. Yeah, but it's tonight's dinner and it's not that great. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. You know, it'll do. The reason this morning, well, before I get to that, I just wanted to say this has been about a year now since I started doing this, and thank you guys for y'all who stuck around. It's been fun, and in that first year, you know, I've developed, you know, a lot of good friendships and stuff with some of you guys in the comments and, you know, videos and stuff. So thank y'all. I know kind of the ones that I communicate most with are Sam over at Doing Wrong, Doug Michigan Piper, and Paladin Piper, Pat over there. You guys have made it more fun. But I know Doug, Doug, I don't think you're doing anything right now, like giveaway wise, but I could be wrong. I don't know about y'all, but like this whole thing with these notifications and not coming through is really getting on my nerves. Because like I watch most people's videos, and I mean, I haven't commented a whole lot here lately because I've just been so busy. But I watch most people's videos, and every once in a while I get a little frustrated when I see, like, you know, Doug's had 3 videos last week, and I'm like, I didn't see him come up, or Pat or Sam. So if I don't comment on your video or whatever, it's not because I don't want to or whatever. It's either I'm busy. Friggin' notification didn't come through, so sorry guys. But you know, I think Sam's having a giveaway. If you want to pop over to his channel, so is Paladin. He's having one. Sam's asking about your pipe maintenance, and Pat wants you to pick up the blend that you would have in pipe you would have stuck with in the 50s. You know, pipe maintenance, Sam, is kind of disgusting on my part. I clean them every once in a while when they get sour, but kind of use the same dirty pipe cleaner a lot, most of the time. And when I clean them, I use Listerine. So that's it. And I tend not to smoke the same pipe every day, but even though sometimes I'll just go the whole week and smoke one pipe if I, you know, for that week. And Pat, I think you kind of know this. Be my largest billiard, and he would have Medico grade bill I could find, and it would have been Granger. Actually, if it was more regionally appropriate, it'd probably be Prince Albert, because in Louisiana, the only thing you find in these antique shops print out Prince Albert cans. I found one Granger can, so. And that's the way my grandfather told me, and he said, you know, your local country store back in the day, they carried 1, 2, 3 maybe. They probably carried Prince Albert because you just use it as roll your own cigarettes, and George Washington plug, and mail pouch chewing tobacco. I mean, that would probably be about it, you know. when you walked in. It wasn't like the gas station day where you see every kind of cigarette you can think of in the back, you know, and every can of dip and all that stuff. But no, I just kind of want to check in with you guys this morning, talk about a little bit of Halloween, since we are doing this here Scarecrow this morning. You know, Halloween has not historically been my favorite holiday. You know, but this year it kind of hits home for me because it was one of my grandmother's favorite holidays. She's since passed on since August, and you know, she always did ridiculous stuff with us, and you know, decorate around the house and cookies and all this, that, and other thing, and loved to decorate and have fun with us and watch. As my grandfather would call it, it's usually he would call it crazy shit. You know, he's just not one for Halloween at all, or any kind of like spooky stuff or anything like that. He's a military man, no nonsense most of the time. You know, spent 30 years in the military. You really can't. There's not a whole lot of laughs that are had on a daily basis, but you know. Put the man outdoors though, he enjoys himself. Cut up around him, but that's besides the point. No, you know, I was thinking about any Halloween memories that I have and stuff like that, and they mostly revolve around her because she's the one that made it all happen, costumes and candy and all that stuff, and taking us to carnivals, because we lived out in the middle of nowhere, and there was no trick-or-treating to be had, so we had to go either to a friend's neighborhood, family's neighborhood, or we had to go to the church carnival to do that kind of stuff. And then, you know, as far as like scary movies, I hate them. I'm like my grandfather, I kind of just despise them. I'm not big on scary stuff, man. But as a kid, you see them on TV and you're kind of drawn to them. It's like a train wreck. You can't not. So you're 4 and 5 when your grandmother, who's not obsessed with them but really likes them, is watching them. And she did like the comedic ones and stuff like that a lot. But I remember one time I walked in and this movie terrified me. There's 3 movies I'm talking about. One was my mom and her were watching the original Chucky and stuff like that. And I hid behind the couch. Remember, it was a scene I just popped where he came in and like murdered somebody, and I just popped out from behind the couch, screamed and ran to my room. They all yelled at me because I wasn't supposed to be in there. And then another one, and I'm going to I always get the name of this movie wrong, and that's why I chose this one, because this is the one that really terrified me as a kid. It was, I think it was called The Dark Night of the Scarecrow or something like that. It was an 80s movie about this mentally challenged man who's wrongfully accused and all this stuff. I'll let you guys go look up the details. Scared the bejesus out of me as a kid. I don't like scarecrows to this day. And the other one is, and I was like, I'm going to remember this when I get on the screen here, and I'll try to, if I'm feeling lazy, I probably won't. I mean, just make you go Google it, but I'll try to put it right here what the name of the movie is. But it's got Dan Aykroyd, and it's a comedy movie. I think Chevy Chase and John Candy are in it. And it's the one where they get stuck in this town, and the judge is like, and the judge is Dan Aykroyd, and he's like crazy. They have all this like costume makeup on, and I think John Candy plays his daughter. And my grandma loved that movie. She thought it was hilarious. I know that like any of the undesirables in the town they don't like, put them through an incinerator. Alarm. Stop. My grandmother loved that movie. She thought it was hilarious. She also liked all the just nonsensical ones like Little Nicky and like scary, like, you know, the parody movies, Scary Movie and stuff like that. She was really into that kind of stuff. She thought it was funny. She loved Adam Sandler a lot and passed that addiction on to me and my brothers. It's one of our downfalls in life. No, we love Adam Sandler. His movies are great. He's had some flops, but, you know, for the most part, even those I kind of enjoy because I see him on screen, and he's just, for some reason, you know, just reminds me of my childhood, so. A little bit of a ramble this morning. Sorry, guys. But got some Halloween plans. Got a Halloween camp out for my son with Scouts. Gonna go to. It's all weekend. And just, trying to make memories with my family. The dog, right? She's been quiet all morning. I have an issue in this shop. I know y'all probably keep seeing me look down on everything. I hate mice. That's right, I hate you, wherever you're at. And there are some in my shop now. And my dog and my cat are about to get evicted because this was the whole reason why I got them. My dog is an expert mouse assassin. She has not done her job very well though in the shop. And my cat is, he's a cat. I thought about moving the feed out to the shop, but my father-in-law was like, the rats are just gonna, or the mice are just gonna eat the cat food, and it's true, because I know it's happened at his house, so I'm not gonna do that either. But I am gonna put some traps out here. Get the little booger. I hate rodents. Mice aren't as bad as rats. If there's a rat in here, then we'll burn down the whole shop, build another one. I'm not. No. Just not doing it. I don't hate them. When I first moved in this house, there was a giant pack rat nest in the corner of this this shop over here, right over yonder. And I was just, dude, I can't stand it. They found the rat in here. He was dead already. He was huge. But good God, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My brother wanted my laptop, and I didn't need it. His payment was he had to come clean out my shop, including that rat nest. Yeah, gave him a laptop for that. I'm not. It's my downfall. One of my big downfalls. I don't know. I think it's come from being raised on a farm and being traumatized by rats. They are just. If you have a farm, anybody here does farming stuff, there are rats everywhere. You cannot prevent it, especially out in the middle of a field and stuff like that. Man, you just cannot prevent it, and they are just. Anyway, I can squirrel hunt though. What does it matter? I don't know. Just don't even. I don't try not to look at the squirrel's face, and I'll be all right. I eat them and stuff like that. That's fine with me. But just, I don't know. Phobias, right? Is it phobia? I don't know. Maybe I'll analyze that later. But sorry. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I don't know. Thanks for the year, you guys, especially those who I talk to on a regular basis and stuff. Let's make it another year, and I'll see you guys next time. Get back to some of those Cornell and Dio chapters, and then after that, coming up will be a giveaway. So stay tuned. At the end of this segment of the Cornell and Dio chapters, there will be a giveaway. So stay tuned, guys. All right. Bye, y'all. God bless. Have a good day.